Very good. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Wendy. I think there we go. All right, there we go. So I think the first thing we want to look at is with troll farms, why do you care? And I don't normally do this, but all of you are out there in the audience. I'm going to assign you some homework. And that homework is to get on Google and do a Google search for troll farms and put that in quotes. So you have to match the troll farm itself. And then when you go over to tools, just below where you put in your search in Google, there's tools, and there's one called basically the time, how much, how long do you want to look at, and look at the past week. And what you'll find is that there's hundreds and hundreds of new entries from all different kinds of organizations that are talking about troll farms. Troll farms have really kicked up. This is the third presentation I've done on troll farms for CAI. Kind of talk a little bit too about why do I care about them. I'll talk about some of the past history and the present history, and I think you want to look at it too is why should you care? And I think there's a number of reasons why you should care, because all of us, unless, as some folks say, we're living under a rock, are all using social media for different types of processes. We may be using them for marketing our own products. We may be using LinkedIn to help market ourselves, but we rely on social media. Your brand, no matter what your company is, your company brand, but also your personal brand, is going to rely on, at best, positive coverage in social media, or just neutral coverage. And what you don't want is you don't want to get caught up in some negative coverage that's in Facebook or Twitter or some of those places where you end up getting smeared for something that someone else put into your account or that you were lured into looking at. You get a lot of your news on Facebook, or you get it on Reddit or somewhere else on the internet. You have to look very carefully at a lot of the sites also, because a number of them are being spoofed by trolls. Or for any of you out there who are a politician, you know that you're going to be or have interactions with politicians or are concerned about the political climate in the world. You're going to have to be aware of what goes on with a lot of the internet trolls. So is there a bonus? Was there a bonus? Well, we kind of asked in 2018, when did all of your social media accounts become weaponized? And that was really the first time that it became apparent to a lot of people that our social media was being weaponized. In 2019, we asked, why is it still occurring after the midterm elections, the U.S. midterm elections? Why can't Facebook and Twitter stop the disinformation? How do we get here? What's the impact on you and your business? Will trolls make Facebook disappear? There was a time over a year ago where that was a big possibility. If you think about what's going on today, probably for high tech, the worst situation in the world, if you're Facebook, Twitter, any of the other, Google, and you're getting called in front of Congress, and Congress is looking at regulating you or breaking you up, especially if you're Facebook, then that becomes a real problem for you, and it becomes a problem for a lot of people. So it's really put a lot of focus on it. COVID-19, did it throw gasoline on that smoldering fire? Did it make it worse? My answer is yes, it made it worse, but how did we get to making it worse? So in 2018, we asked, when did it become weaponized? So who was doing it and how? And most of that time it was trolls who are really weaponizing it. So there were two types of trolls. There's kind of the freelance internet troll, the painful troll who jumps onto your account and puts in miserable comments into your Facebook account or into a Twitter stream or any of the other areas where you may be looking at or working with recommendations. Think of the recommendations on Amazon. Amazon spends an enormous amount of time cleaning up those because there's a lot of trolling that goes on within Amazon itself. And then there's commercial troll organizations. So the first one, kind of the freelance internet troll types. This is kind of like the meme of the crazy uncle at the Thanksgiving meal. You never know what they're going to say. Well, with the internet troll types, you've got trolls that insult people. You've got the persistent debate. They'll never stop talking. Trolls that come out to check your grammar and do spell checking for you. I've seen that quite a bit, mostly on association and professional organization sites. The show-offs, the idea that they're going to yell at everything, putting everything in caps, using profanity, using inappropriate language and analogies. It seems to be open season. Everything we were taught about being polite and to not be insulting goes out the window with trolls. Trolls will put down one word, usually some expletive. They exaggerate, they're off topic, they spam quite a bit, so they'll be spamming things. So you end up with, you've got the trolls who are, take content, turn it into a joke, call names, and so on. So these are the freelance trolls. We have to put up with them because they're part and parcel of our human condition. But the commercial troll farms, the major one is the Internet Research Agency, and that was in St. Petersburg. At the time, and this was about a year ago, they have more than 100 humans. The Internet Research Agency in St. Petersburg is staffed quite heavily with current and former Russian intelligence and basically what you think of as our CIA and National Security Agency people. They've got well over 50,000 accounts. They do right now well over 1 million retweets. Just checked on that today. They had at the time about 500 Facebook accounts that were putting out approximately 3.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Malutis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.